Alright, hello and welcome to the historic Autodromo Adino Enzo Ferrari Imola. We're going to start free qualifying, or qualifying now. I'm sorry, this is my first time, so bear with me. Taking a look. All right, so we have the Mercedes here on its outlap, driven by Shelly the Turtle 1. Coming in, good exit out of the turn. Another good exit, staying tight. A little bit of an off exit here. Oh, actually, why am I even calling this? We're on outlaps right now, so I guess he's just warming the tires up. So we have car 42, driven by Spaceman 47 Yo, is out of the race with terminal damage. Let's go ahead and move the logo down here because it's blocking the on-screen map. So then lap invalidated for car number 2. Who is that? Car number 2. Believe that's Philo TTV in the in the Alfa Romeo. So we're on board here with Shelly the Turtle. He's coming through sector 1 on the mediums. Goes off track there. So let's go and ride on board with we have an incident here? No, just some slowing down. So let's ride on board with Chris Money. Chris Money. Let's see if he's money in this lap. Oh, Chris Money's actually on his outlap. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. So, let's go ahead and follow SD Smith 630 on his qualifying hot lap. Looking good, keeping it tight. Ooh, lets it slip on the exit, and he is out of qualifying. Terminal damage. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Hope he's all right though. He doesn't look to be moving, but I hope he's moving. So let's go ahead and let's go right on board with JKeSport in the Aston Martin. He's starting his lap out here. Let's go ahead and see. So we have Limp Check at the top of the boards with the 116.402. Philo TTV with the 127.229. I don't think that's going to be good enough to, to stand, basically. I'm pretty sure other cars are going to be able to out-qualify that. So we're on board with them here. JKeSport 14 into Sector 2. A little bit too wide. A little bit too wide on that curb there. Coming in. Let's see how he takes this. You don't want to lose too much speed. Carried decent speed through there. And this one's tricky here. Let's see if he keeps it. Yep, he keeps it. Not sure if that's track limits or not. No, that's not. I'm retarded. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and ride on board with Philo TTV. He's going for another qualifying lap. All right, Sector 1. Coming into the chicane. A little too wide. We're riding on board, not helmet view, but halo view. And let's see how he takes this. A little too slow through that, a little too wide, and Spinala. All right, so let's go ahead and we got and he's disqualified from the session for going the wrong way. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he's able to have a better performance in the race. So let's go ahead and looks like we have Skadster trying to improve on his lap. The AlphaTauri moves over to the side. Not enough curb taken on that left, I think. I think Skadster's not... Oh, well, no. Well, he's going back into the pits. So let's go ahead and ride on board with Highways. Starting his hot lap here. We got Highways. This guy's an experienced league racer. I've seen him in other leagues. Always a strong performer. We have a little bit of trouble in Sector 3, but I think that's just a slow down. So let's see how he goes through here. You want to carry the speed and you want to keep it tight. No, that's not. Yeah, lost a ton of speed there. I don't think he's going to be able to, put together another, good lap time. I think he's going to have to give it another go around. But I don't think he's aborted this. I think he's still going for it. But overall, on the timings, we got Skadster at the top of the boards with a 1:16.228. We have Limpchek with a 1:16.402. We got JKeSport in the Aston Martin with a 1:17.305. Nerdy Average Gamer with a 1:17.663. Chris Money in the McLaren with a 1:17.640. The Monkey Mafia. That guy's a top performer. I hear he's being looked at by actual real life F1 teams. The guy's a real talent. And then with the 1:18.304, obviously, I'm sure there's loads of pace left in the car. So Highways with the 1:20.213. Let's see how the other boys do and see if that stands, but it seems to be that you have to be in the 1:17, 1:18 club to kind of make it through this. The 1:16 guys, they're just a touch faster than the rest. So Highway's not able to improve on his first sector. And then we got Shelly the Turtle putting in a 1:16.100, edging out Skadster for, P1. So let's see who's on an out lap. Let's go check out Limpchek. Limpchek's on his out lap. Krusty or T, we haven't seen much out of him, this afternoon. Let's see. Crossing the line, starts his hot lap out. Carrying good speed. Let's see how tight they keep it through the... Very tight. Nice. And a little too slow through there. Dodging a Pirelli Super Soft. Alright. And the McLaren moves over to the side kindly. Let's ride on board with Limpchek. Let's go see what he's doing. Limpchek starting it out. Carrying that good speed. Oh, and Shelly the Turtle taking it into the 1:15s with the 1:15.601. Shelly the Turtle. Oof. Ooh-wee. So, yeah, now there's the 1:15 club. Let's see if anybody else is able to, match that or beat that. Let's go ahead and check with Limpchek. Limpchek. Ooh. A little bit too much curb on that. Let's see. Oh. Slowed down a little too much. Well, there's tires all over the track. There was another Pirelli compound off to the right, if you saw that. And let's see what we got going on with VTech 87 PR1 on the outlap, about to go live. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm following the wrong car. The wrong car. So let's see what happened here. It looks like we have another car. It looks like the Red Bull driven by Silent Banshee, retiring with terminal damage. We missed that. I'm sorry about the camera work. All right. Let's go ahead and ride on board with JKeSport. And Chris Money improving, edging his teammate out, getting into P2. Both of the McLarens riding up front, 2 and 3. Very nice. Moves over to the side. He's obviously not on any kind of hot lap. Right, let's see. We got Ray 46. And we're riding along with Limchek. Limchek not able to improve on this one, going into the pits. And we got Ray on the outlap. Let's go ahead and follow Ray. All right, let's see how Ray manages these curbs. Good exit. Could have used a little bit more curb in my opinion, but you know, I'm obviously commentating, I'm not driving, so that lets you know exactly what my skill level is around this track and in F1 in general. But it looks like Ray with the purple second sector, so let's see if Ray can nail this lap. Looks like he has good pace. Let's see how he negotiates this. A little too slow. A little too slow around that. I see a lot of drivers slowing down more than they need to, but I understand the way with, you know, that turn works with the incline. The back tends to kick out. And then we have this final section that doesn't seem too important, but it can cost you your lap. So let's see. A little too slow. The right amount of curb. Good curb there. Perfect amount there. Right along to the red line on the Italian flag stripe. And Ray improves with a 1:16.248. So let's go through it. We got 1:15.601 with Shelly the Turtle and the Mercedes. Nobody's in the 1:15s currently. We have Chris Money and Skadster in the McLarens in 2 and 3. We have the Alpine driven by Ray E46 in 4th. We have, I believe, Nerdy Average Gamer is in the Williams. The Williams at 5. So we got the Williams in at 5. And 6, we got the Monkey Mafia, Limchek in 7, 8 VTech PR1, JKeSport 14 in 9th, Kaz FSJ in 10th, Crustier T 65 in 11th, and Highways in 12th. So it seems like who's on a outlap? Let's go ahead and watch Crustier T. Let's see if well, let's go ahead and going into the pits. Limchek is about to start another hot lap. So we're going to be moving between Limchek and looks like Crustier T is behind in the Mercedes. So we're going to be watching those two in the final 2.5 minutes or so of qualifying here. So we have Limchek coming in, keeping it nice and tight. able to control the car there. Swung it. That Pirelli, the stewards need to get to work. They need to get that Pirelli soft compound off the track. I'm surprised that hasn't hurt anybody or caused any kind of accident. All right, so let's see. It looks like Highways is going to stay in the garage, or no, he's not. So we have limp check here. Let's go and check out Krustier T. Swooping in. Let's see if he nails this. I think that was pretty good. I mean, it might have been slow. I can't tell, but that looked pretty good to me. Let's see how he negotiates the chicane. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and watch. Let's go and ride with Skadster. All right, Skadster. Yeah, just dodging that Pirelli and his teammate off to the side. A little too wide. That's it. That lap's compromised, in my opinion. There's no way to improve. I don't think he's going to be able to pick up, 8/10 in these remaining sectors. Just with he has to be on the money, and his name isn't Chris Money. So, let's see. So who's going out for some final laps? Oh, JKeSport putting it at second. P2, JKeSport. P2 in the Aston Martin. Seems like the Mercedes engine-powered cars like this Imola circuit. We got, Shelley with the Merc Power, JKeSport with the Merc Power, and the two McLarens, I'm sorry. In 3 and 4. All right, so let's ride on board with Chris Money. Oh, that lap's invalidated. Let's see what Skadster can do. We're gonna keep watch on Skadster because I think these McLarens are hungry to improve on the pace just a little bit. Let's see. Chris Money, Skadster, both going for it right now in their final quali attempt. 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining on the clock, 40 now. We got JKeSport not improving on this one, just cooling down and heading to the pits. Let's go back to Chris Money. 1:16.224 for Chris Money, and that was his best time, but this lap was invalidated. Skadster pulling off a hot sector there, purple sector, coming in for the final 2 turns, and then that straight. You have to nail it and keep that car under control. He was able to wrestle it back under control. Nail that straight. Not able to improve with the 1:16.229. All right, so let's see. And VTEC coming around the last 2 corners. Let's see if VTEC's able to improve on that 1:16.592. And qualifying is over. We have qualifying's over here. We have short qualifying finishing up with Shelley the Turtle on pole with the 1:15.601. JKeSport in the Aston Martin with the 1:15.902. Chris Money, Mr. Worldwide, Chris Money in the McLaren at 1:16.224 in P3. Followed behind him is Skadster in P4, his teammate, the Mexican Ray E46 with the 1:16.248, matching his countryman's great performance today in Austin in qualifying. Limchek in the Alfa Romeo gave it a couple of tries, was able to improve 1:16.285. Nerdy Gamer, Monkey Mafia, VTech, and Kaz close it out with the top 10 or the starting 10. I really apologize because I'm terrible at this. Let's go ahead and wish all the drivers in the race good luck. And yeah, just keep it safe. Don't crash into each other. The race is longer than one lap, so just let it marinate, let it simmer a little bit. And it looks like rainy conditions here in Imola. It looks exactly like it did earlier this year when we had the young lad George Russell and Valtteri Bottas, pretty much bang into each other, pause, and cause a huge crash in Imola. It's looking the same when it comes to the weather. This is going to be a race where the drivers with better wet weather instincts and skill are going to be able to prevail. The Jensen Buttons out here in the field. Let's see. So we're waiting on players now. I don't know who has a loading problem or what exactly is going on. The question now, are we going to load into this game? Is it my video game? Is it my PlayStation? Is it theirs? We don't know. I don't know. I'm taking a look at my screen. Let me go and look at the yeah, it looks, I'm not sure if we're experiencing technical difficulties. No, it looks like we're starting here. We are counting down in 30. No, 25. Looks like we're going to be getting underway soon. Rainy conditions. It looks like the intermediates, are we? And we are off here in Imola. It looks like the drivers are warming their tires up, negotiating this little chicane here. It'd be a shame if somebody spinalled on the formation lap, but things like that do happen. I'm sure I've done that a couple of times myself. The Mercedes bringing it around with the Aston Martin driven by JKeSport, who had a tremendous qualifying performance to put the Aston Martin on P2. We got Chris Money, the money maker, the money man. That's who you need to talk to if you're, looking for, venture capital investments or, any kind of stuff like that, hedge funds and things of that nature. Chris Money. Scadster, we don't know much about him. Scadster is from, I believe, Death Valley, California, or parts unknown. I'm not sure. Ray E46, I believe he went to school with Sergio Checo Perez. Limchek, I'm not sure where Limchek's from. Probably North America, because this is a North American league. And we have Nerdy Average Gamer, but we're just following the Mercedes right now. Let's ride on board Halo View and see what that rainfall looks like from the driver's perspective. And that formation lap is finishing up here. They're about to Ooh, disqualification for K-Dog. Not sure what happened there. And 1 sec, we are going to. I'm commentating the live race, you asshole. Online, I'm doing it. You better get the fuck out of here. 1 sec. You really fucked me up, dude. Yeah. And that's 5 red lights. They go out right now. The boys are off. We got the Mercedes driven by Shelly, coming smooth, coming straight, coming strong. Them boys are, we got the Alpines. The Alpines. It looks like Monkey Mafia got taken out. And another Alpine got spun out. And it looks like we're going into a safety car. So I need somebody to commentate.
What? What are you commentating on?
That's with screen.
Are you still on it?
It's muted. It's hilarious. I was like, fuck it, I got nothing to do. Let me just.
Are they expecting you to talk?
No, they're in a safety car. You fucked me over in the beginning, anyways. That's why I like bang the door. I'm like, you need to like not like.
You know I'm recording this.
No.
Fuck you. How am I supposed to know? You're supposed to let me know you're up to this kind of shit. You better get commentating. Hurry up. What's the comments?
Let's see if anybody chooses to pit right now and take advantage of the safety car. And it looks like someone just got a 5-second penalty for ignoring a penalty flag, and we got the Monkey Mafia leaving the session. That's unfortunate. So we got the Merc up front, Shelly the Turtle following that safety car, JKeSport, Scadster behind, Chris the Money Man, Chris Money, following behind in P4. And in the pits we have Ray E46 opting for a pit stop after a great quali performance, gets knocked out. Wasn't able to get that on camera, but knocked out. Let's see, we got a whole train of cars leaving the pits right now. So we got the Williams, the Alpha Tauri, the Haas, and the Alpine all leaving the pits. The only one retaining a penalty is VTEC. I guess they didn't hold him for that in the pits to run the time penalty. But I'm not sure if we're on reduced and how long this safety car is going to be up, but yeah, the driver to watch is going to be Ray E46. We're going to see if he's able to go from last to somewhere in the top 10. Had strong pace during quali. Just a bit of bad luck getting taken out earlier in the race, and I believe lap 1. I don't even think we were able to. Okay, so let's go back to Shelly the Turtle and see where we're at with the safety car. All right, safety car is coming around. It does not look like it's going back in. It seems like we have a full safety car here. Yeah. Somebody's kid's watching too, so like I almost cussed right now. Yeah. Sorry about that. We had to take a quick break. This is live television, and this is my first time. I have to remind you guys about that again. All right, so it looks like we're under the final lap of the safety car. Safety car coming around sector 2 now. Boys are going to try to generate some kind of heat in those tires, just enough. You don't want to take them out of that range, but you want to keep them within the range. I know that doesn't make sense, but I've never driven one of these cars in real life. I'm sure a couple of these guys, Ray 46, I'm sure drives these cars or tests for McLaren or something. Maybe even in the Williams Young Driver program. We know the Monkey Mafia is being looked at by a couple of F1 teams. With the Andretti rumors of them buying Sauber, they're looking for an American driver, a North American driver. So I know the Monkey Mafia is being looked at heavily. And then we have a severe collision. Maybe that was just a little tap during the... Ooh, a bunch of guys getting... a bunch of guys getting caught up there. But it looks like we're about to go off and we're about to race again. That's green flags. Green flags. Let's go. JKeSport is on the gearbox of Shelly. Not able to make anything happen there. Fastest lap in the rain was K-Dog with the 147, but, I don't think that's going to stick. Shelly holding on. The McLaren and the Aston fighting back there. Overall, the boys are keeping it clean. I'm not sure what happened to Chris Money, but it seems like Chris Money was taken out. We need to get somebody on the phone about that. That's not right. Let's just keep watching this battle between Skadster and JKeSport. We know Shelly the Turtle's riding up front in that clean air, so let Shelly do what he or she wants to do. Keeping it close. Yeah, that's Skadster's right on his gearbox. And he taps JKeSport. Is that going to be... no penalty for that, but looks like the penalty's basically some front wing damage, and Shelly the Turtle with the fastest lap with a 1:28. All right, so let's go ahead and watch limp check. Limp check is going for it. I think Skadster has some damage. Yep, goes wide, goes off track. Skadster with the nice overtake. It's right on board with the Williams, driven by Nerdy Average Gamer. Not much they can do here. Yep, not much. There's not really anywhere that they, Nerdy Average Gamer can find an opportunity to overtake. It's going to come down to a little bit of either late braking, early throttle, but that's going to be the difference. The drivers here that are going to be able to negotiate the conditions out here will be able to come out on top. I'm sure we're going to see a couple of more DNFs, but it is what it is. It's raining, it's Imola, it's a tricky track in general, and Nerdy Average Gamer gets past the Ferrari driven by Kaz FSJ. Shelly the Turtle with another fastest lap with a 1:27. Krusty or T getting edged out by Silent Banshee and SCZ Smith. I'm not sure what happened there. Skadster going into the pits. Probably going to take care of that front wing damage. Yeah, it looks like they're putting a new front wing on. Those aren't cheap, too. Those are like 75 grand. So that's like, that's 75 grand right there. Oof. All right. K Dog coming into the pits. Let's see. Let's watch this pit stop. Oh, they're holding for the penalty. Get rid of that time penalty. And he's off. Fresh set of intermediates. I mean, last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, we saw, the Frenchman Esteban Ocon, put in a whole race on on a single set of inters. So, let's see how, how the guys up front, deal with tire wear and dag and all that stuff, and see if they're able to go long, go short, what the strategy is. I don't know about the weather. I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon. It looks like it's going to stay raining for a little bit more. It looks like the rain subsided a little bit, but not enough. And we got Spaceman. Looks like he got into some kind of mix-up with one of those guys, either Nerdy Average Gamer or Krusty or T, not sure. Said earlier, we're going to watch Ray E46. I feel like Ray put in a great qualifying performance. Has the pace. I'm not sure about the pace in the wet. Oh, going into the pits on lap 6. So we got guys going into the pits on lap 6. We got Spaceman in the pits. Maybe they got mixed up, damaged. I don't know. And then let's go check on limb check. Limb check. Oh, safety car. So these guys have to keep a positive delta and not hit each other. Make sure to keep a little bit of spacing. Let's see how these boys space. And highways, I told you to watch out for this guy. This guy's an absolute demon. And I ain't talking about the Dodge. Like, this guy's just a demon. Speed demon. He's out here in P4. Worked his way up the field. Didn't have the best qualifying performance, but he's able to put together decent race pace and stay out of incidents. He's very good at finishing races and staying out of incidents. This is a very experienced driver here. Riding with Lemchek. That Alpha livery, that's a nice livery. Yeah. Yeah, them boys are going to bunch up here. Hopefully no one hits each other. And that safety car is out for another lap, so these guys are going to have to manage those tire temps, keep them in a good range. And but overall, only 3 DNFs? Not too bad considering the conditions out here today, but we are only in lap 8 of 32 of this race. So, and shout outs to the guys over there waving the yellow flags, the men and women dressed in orange, the stewards. If it wasn't for them, this whole event wouldn't even be possible. They do great work making sure everybody's safe and the track is clear of any kind of debris. So hopefully this should be the final lap of the safety car here. Let's go ahead and ride with the leaders and get a nice view of the action as they come around for this final lap under the safety car. What a beautiful track, huh? You guys need to get your Sky Miles up. Get you an American Express card or something with some travel rewards or a bonus. A Chase Sapphire. I'm not paid by any of these companies, but get you a nice travel card and go fly to Italy and visit Imola. Go pay your respects to Ayrton Senna and Ratzenberger, and go take a vibey Instagram photo maybe. I don't know. Take your wife, take your kids, take your girl, take your mistress. Um, or your husband. I know that the commentary on my end has been kind of biased towards one gender. I'm just not sure who on the field is, who's who. I'm not sure who's who on the field. So if I call people guys or boys or whatever, that's not intentional. But it looks like another lap under the safety car. Another lap under the safety car. Wonder if we're going to get more safety car laps than actual green flag laps this race. But we are looking pretty good. I mean, the Chris the Money Man's out, unfortunately. I don't mean to sound biased, but with a name like Chris Money, you have to deliver. You got to be money in the bank. If anything, we should change his nickname to Chris Money, Mr. Money in the Bank. But yeah, keep your eyes on JKeSport. I'm telling you, this JKeSport guy, I've seen him in other leagues. I've seen him around. He's not playing any games. He reminds me of a young Max Verstappen. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. I know I should have pronounced it Verstappen. Sorry to all our Dutch viewers today. That Mercedes safety car, that is nice. Rolex, huh? I can't afford one of those. Rolex. Maybe if JKeSport starts paying salaries, I'll be able to get one of those Rolexes. Or, that would be nice. Formula One's a constant reminder that I'm broke, with all of these high-end sponsors. Terre e motori, visita Autodromo Emilio Enzo Emilio Ferrari. And is this safety car coming in? The safety car better come in. We've had enough of it. There you go. Safety car's in. Green flags, we're out. And we're riding along with Shelly the Turtle up front, with JKeSport on his rear. Pause. Limchek behind. Highways. SCZ Smith. And I told you to watch out for Ray. I think Ray's about to go on the attack now. Let's ride along. Ray's gonna have to make up some distance, get on Skadster, and hopefully. And we have Nerdy Average Gamer with the overtake on Crustier T. Skadster with the overtake. We got Kaz here on Skadster now. CZ Smith is on the gearbox of Highways. Let's see. Let's watch this battle here. Highways going for the pass on Limchek. That's going to be... Let's hope they leave each other some space going into this chicane. Ooh. Highways kind of forced... I mean, you can say that was track IQ and that he took that position to force the other driver into taking a penalty. Very reminiscent of a Lewis Hamilton with the race IQ, I guess. JKeSport going into the pits. Highways in P2. I don't think that's going to stick. I think JKeSport is playing the long game here, and JKeSport is going to come out with some fresh tires. Ooh, going on to the red stripe tire, the soft compound. So his boys in the garage told him that it's time to break out the softs. They broke out the softs. Now he's got to get these in temp, and if he can get these in temp and maintain traction, he's going to be pulling off some fast lap times, and he's going to just tear through this field. Let's see if I can go for the tire detail. I want to see what everybody's on. We got a couple of guys on the soft. We got JKeSport, Skadster, Ray E46, Spaceman, and Crustier T, all on the soft compound tire. Let's see. So we got these these guys on the soft compounds here. The rest of them have stayed out on the intermediates. We have the leader out on the leader's now into the pits and on the sops, right? And we have Nerdy Average Gamer also coming into the pits. It does look like the sky's clearing up. And pit stop. Going on to the mediums, a different strategy for Nerdy Average Gamer. We're at lap 12 of 32. Something just happened in sector 1. A lot of the field is coming into the pits and coming out of the pits. CZ Smith on the mediums. Nerdy Average Gamer on the mediums. The only drivers out on the field right now on the intermediate compound are Silent Banshee, Limp Check, Highways, and VTech. Yeah, that's not good for those guys. That's not good. Let's see. Let me go pull up the iPad. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we have, Silent Banshee, Limp Check, and Highways are on 11 lap old tires, 12 laps. Silent Banshees are officially 12 laps now. Yeah, but it seems like most of the field. Okay, JKeSport pulling off a 122.348 on them sops. Let's see. Let's go ride with them. No point watching another pit stop. Skadster with the 120. Skadster with the 120. So the pace is picked up. The speed is picked up. The track seems to be drying out. It seems to have dried out pretty good. I don't know how it dried out that quick, but I guess with these cars driving over it with these hot Pirelli compounds, I guess it just takes the water out or something. I don't know. Maybe I need a technical colleague here or something that can provide that kind of analysis. So we're riding with JKeSport. He's 2 seconds behind Shelly up front. Let's go ahead and ride with Krustier T and see what Krustier T's got going on. A little wide on that, lost some time. Let's go ahead and ride with Spaceman and Limp Check. All right, so Spaceman took that a little easy. Limp Check got a great exit out of that. Let's watch Kaz and K-Dog. Terrible exit. No offense. Oh, Shelly the Turtle with a 119.217 on the soft compound. So the lap times are getting quicker. We're eventually going to get to that good pace as this track continues to dry out. And look at the beautiful homes off to the side. Who wouldn't want to live in Imola, in Emilia Romagna? It's beautiful. So yeah, we're watching this, but let's see. We got him. Kaz got him. Yeah, Kaz with the overtake. He's got to slow it down though. He's got it. Yeah, he managed that. Taking the right amount of curb. Something happened to Krustier T. This guy's been followed around by bad luck all session. And where's Ray E46? I told you to watch this guy. I should have watched this guy. I told you he was going to go from last to first or last to, within the top 10 and even better, in the top 5. And Spaceman with another 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings from race control. Michael Massey and the boys are not happy with him. Shelly the Turtle, 118.649. Lap times keep getting quicker. Shelly has a comfortable pace right now. I don't think he or she needs to push this hard. They should just manage the tires, but what do I know? I'm not racing. I'm commentating. Other Otherwise, I'd be out here. I can't really speak on that. So let's see. Let's go through the field. Look, not really any close gaps. Not really any close gaps. Let's see what Silent Banshee with a good exit. Good exit. If he can late break here, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Riding that apex. Riding the curb. Is he going to send it into this left-hander here? You don't want to go too wide, because you're going to have to get off to the left and then hook it right and throw the car right. Don't lose it on the back here. Took way too much curb, slowed down. But Silent Banshee did get past Nerdy Average Gamer with that overtake. Let's go and watch and what just happened here. Looks like Spaceman 47 Y0 just got spun out by one of the Ferraris or something. And Highways with another penalty. Limchek with a 1:18.194. The lap times are getting faster. I think we got another 1 or 2 seconds of pace of lap time in there as this track starts to dry off. And we're gonna ride on board with Nerdy Average Gamer going back at it. Silent Banshee. And Limchek's joining in on the fun. So we got these three in a tight group going into the left-hander. All following pretty much the identical line. Hooking it in here. Someone's going to spin. Oh, no one spun. Everybody's at... But the Alpha got a great exit and is going for the overtake. This chicane has been a problem. This is where Highways... and I believe Limchek got caught up earlier, and both of them received penalties. I think a 5-second for Highways and a 3-second for Limchek on the corner cut. Let's go over to CZ Smith 630. I apologize for getting your name wrong like 3 times. Battling it out with his teammate. Let's see if he's able to catch the DRS. He's zooming. Is he going to send it into this chicane? And his teammate was nice about that, hitting the brakes a little bit early and giving Kaz with the good teammate move, letting his boy through. And let's go and watch Nerdy Average Gamer having another go at Limchek. These guys have been battling it out all race, staying pretty close to each other. Lots of tight action between Limchek and Nerdy Average Gamer. But it looks like the leader... Shelly the Turtle is, just kind of doing his thing, doing her thing. 5 seconds away from the field, and Kaz with another 3-second time penalty. Lots of time penalties this race. Let me go ahead and pull this up. This session we got. So it doesn't look like the rain's coming back. Does not look like the rain is coming back. It looks like we're going to be dry with an 86 degree track temperature, 73 degree air temp. It looks like it's going to remain like that for the next, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes. No major weather changes are incoming. And let's take a look. The field is spaced out pretty well. No close gaps. We're just following with Limchek. Limchek's trying to go at... Looks like Limchek used up a lot of his battery, though. So I'm not sure what the remaining tire strategy is with most of the field being on softs, but I do think there will be guys going back into the pits, so hopefully, you know, you can get some of that battery power back, to make, to have another go at either Silent or one of these guys, but that's all dependent on them pitting. But he is having another go. Used up a lot of the battery. That ERS plus the battery, but used up a lot of it, around 11% right now. And we're gonna keep watching Ray in the Alpine. I know I keep bringing Ray up, but Ray has been a strong performer through quali and through the race, even after being caught up in an incident in I believe lap 1 or 2, and getting knocked all the way down to 16th. But since recovering from that, has had a flawless drive. Let's go ahead and check the penalties. So we have the McLaren of Skadster with a penalty, but and we have some kind of incident here in, it looks like SZ Smith, I'm sorry about that, and McLaren is coming out the pits on the medium tires. That's probably going to be the last pit stop for Skadster for the race. Going to have to stretch the tire life on those. And look at the beautiful view. Look at the crowd. It's nice to have people in attendance with the, with the COVID restrictions and all of that. It's nice to see people at the track enjoying a beautiful day. I know it was raining earlier, but the sun has come out, and it's a beautiful day on the Italian countryside as we have Skadster and the McLaren coming around. It looks like Spaceman trying to have another go at highways, but not able to keep the car under control. Lost a good amount of time there. So let's watch Crustier T on the softs. I'm not sure how old. Let's go ahead and check the tire age on those softs. Those softs on Crustier T's car are 0 laps old, so those are some fresh softs on his car, but not able to make it happen here. A little bit of a slide from highways, drifting that Fanatec wheel, but everybody seems to, Skadster has been able to conserve the battery pretty well. Looks like about 50% battery storage there. Let's go and see what the leader's looking like. 40. Yeah, a lot of people have used up the battery. It seems like the top drivers got around 40 or 50% in the tuck. So let's watch Alpine. The Alpine driven by Ray coming around the chicane. We have another incident in Sector 1, but it looks like they both recovered. I'm not sure what just happened there. All right, rounding out their lap here. That's Limchek, 11 seconds off of Ray. Ray is 6 seconds off of JKeSport. And we have some kind of incident here in Sector 2. It looks like the Williams, driven by Spaceman, might have spun out, lost traction or something. Kaz going into the pits. Let's see. Good pits. It's kind of slow. That was a slow pit stop. But maybe recharged a little bit of battery while being slowed down in a lower speed. So something just happened here with K Dog. V Spaceman. All right, let's see. What are we working with? Good chunk of the field has penalties. Let's go ahead and watch Kaz. JKeSport with the penalty for speeding in the pit lane. 5 seconds. That's costly, and it looks like the Haas of K-Dog DNF'd in Sector 1, and it looks like we're moving to a safety car. Yep, that looks like the number 13 driven by K-Dog out of commission. That's a shame. Put in a decent performance fighting today, but just wasn't able to complete his race. Crustier T with another penalty. Let's go through the penalties now. All right, the penalties. Yeah, it looks like the whole field is carrying penalties. All 3 seconds except for JKeSport with the 5 second for speeding in the pit lane. Let's go ahead and check the tire age on everyone. So we have Ray's on 11 lap old sops. It's going to have to come into the pits sooner than later, obviously. Let's see. How beautiful. Oh. How beautiful is this track, though? And I believe this is the home test track for the AlphaTauri Formula One team, I believe. I'm not sure. Is that Monza? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and clean this up for you. So another lap under the safety car. Lap 24 out of 34 under the safety. I believe we have had 3, 4 safety cars. Not sure. I've lost count. Overall, though, everyone's been able, with how technical this track is and how unforgiving it is, everyone's been able to kind of keep their car in good shape. No major mix-ups, really, outside of the beginning when the Alpines got knocked around. But overall, pretty clean race. Look at the beautiful Mercedes safety car driven by, what is his name? Bert Mylander. Driving a little slow, though. You always hear the drivers complaining about him driving slow and not being able to get the tires up to temp. But these guys are all bunched up. They're warming up. Safety cars coming around the final 2 turns and into the DRS straight, the start-finish line. And look at the fabulous attendance. Look at all the people. Look at the stewards out here getting some fresh air, working the track. They haven't been too busy with the cleanup. It seems like the safety car driver's been busy, and hopefully we don't have to use the medical car today. I don't want to see anybody get hurt out here. So those of you watching, that want to see some carnage, you tuned into the wrong broadcast, because it's clean racing here only. Hilarious. I'm just trolling at this point.
Are you still doing it?
Yeah. And then I have my iPad with stats, so I just be pulling shit out.
XYZ was running.
Yeah. Temperatures, tire age, laps. Yeah, it's hilarious.
You are ridiculous, dog.
And I've just been bullshitting the entire thing. I'm like, wow, what a beautiful track. Look at this. Look at Imola. Look at all the fabulous people in attendance after a terrible 2020.
You said all that?
Yeah, I'm just trolling at this
And
point.
do people respond to you or comment in the chat?
There's like 4 people watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just doing a favor for this little upstart North American league since we all gotta stick together.
You're ridiculous, dog.
And it seems to look like the final lap under the safety car here. The safety car should be coming in once it crosses the line. Let's see. But yeah, the car to watch, Ray E46, the Mexican. You know, his fellow countryman Sergio Perez had a great qualifying performance today in Austin. And the safety car didn't go in. I'm not good at judging this. I'm used to reduced safety cars, so I'm not used to seeing the safety car out here this long. And you got the Merc up front, kind of like real life. You know, RIP to our boy Ayrton Senna, died at that corner. If you have a little bit of money or a travel credit card with rewards or something, maybe an Amex or a Chase Sapphire, you know, make the trip. Rolex watches, can't afford it. Nice watches though. And the safety car coming around. Yeah, that's chicane right there. That's been a problem all race. We saw Highways earlier get caught up there. Got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting, and I believe Limpchuk was caught up in that mess with him. So the safety car looks like it's going in. Everybody's warming up the tires. Let's hope nobody bangs the rear end of the car in front of them. They look like they're leaving good space. Safety car is going in. And we are green flags and we're racing again. Green flags, green flags. Madeinitaly.gov.it. What a sponsor. I never seen Liquid Molly in stores. I don't even know where you buy Liquid Molly. Shout outs to DHL. Great company, fast shipping. Not faster than these cars though. That's all I'm going to say. Went slightly off track. Was that the Alpine of... No. It looks like Skadster and Limchek were mixing it up. Skadster's falling back. Let's go ahead and ride on board with Highways. He's on the rear of Nerdy Average Gamer. And everybody... Ooh, he almost lost it there. He had to slow down. VTech with the overtake, passing Spaceman. Let's see, what's a tight. Let's just watch. Let's watch the guys up front because this is a tight battle. We got Shelly up front in the Merc fighting off JKeSport in the Aston Martin. 1 second behind, and Ray E46 with a solid drive today. Shelly the Turtle with a 1:18.027 with the fastest lap. Still some speed left there in the track now that it's dried off. And they're coming around. Good exit from everyone. Yep, solid. Skadster with another 3-second time penalty. Not having the best luck out here. Seems like the stewards aren't too happy with him. And Ray goes wide again on the exit. Made that mistake twice. Hopefully he learns from that on the next lap and is able to, make up that time deficit. So let's go and ride on board with the Nerdy Average Gamer riding behind Scadster. Decent exit. Lost a little bit of time there. Highways right on his bumper. Ooh, Spinala at the chicane. Ooh, thank goodness ghosting's on, because that could have been a huge airplane style accident, Shelly the Turtle with the 1:17.567, another fastest lap. And as we get into the final couple laps of this race, it looks like, as long as things don't change, something happened with one of the AlphaTauris, I believe. One of the AlphaTauris just, Highways retired on track. Either maybe lost. Oh, no, didn't retire on track. Retired in the pits, so that's good. Let's ride on board with SZ Smith 630. I've messed up this guy's name all afternoon. Let's see. Picked up a good exit, and Highways is out of here. And okay, good exit out the chicane. That final turn before the DRS straight, before the start finish, he's going to have to nail this, not lose traction, stayed pretty tight, used up enough curb, good exit, and picking up that DRS. He is now on Limchek's gearbox, and he's passing him. So we got SZ Smith riding behind Ray E46. Okay, SZ Smith is on a charge in the Ferrari, trying to catch up to Ray E46. Let's go and ride on board with him, and let's see. We got about 20% battery power, so that 27. That should be enough to hold SZ Smith off, but maybe not. No. And we have some kind of incident in Sector 2. I'm not sure what just happened. Oh, the Alpine of Ray. Terrible. Oh, man, that sucks. Great race, great quali. Got knocked out, knocked around. Oh, and then, the tires were just way too hot. Tried to take off in first or second and just spinaled. Took out it looks like the link and the tire, the whole brake assembly. That thing's trashed. The boys back at the garage and back at the factory, you're gonna have to do some work getting this car straightened out. Lots of euros being spent. Lots of euros, my boys. Lots of euros. Maybe Chris the Money Man can, give a little bit of money and help out with that. With a name like Chris Money, he has it. All right, so let's see. JKeSport going for it. Shelly the Turtle, final lap. Well, lap 31 out of 32. Let's see if they can make this happen. Shelly the Turtle trying to hold on. Shelly the Turtle holding on. He's gonna have to. JKeSport is gonna have to go after him in the DRS zone. That rear wing's open. That's good for what? An extra 10 kph, 15. I don't know and the thing shuts closed. He's on Shelly the Turtle, about 0.5 behind him, 0.4. Ooh, not not the best exit. He's going to have to late break into this one. Decent exit. Easy on the throttle. Using up a good chunk of his battery. He's about to, he's down to 5%, 8%. Using up whatever batteries left to attack Shelly the Turtle. Shelly the Turtle with 14, using the battery, activating the battery now to get, a faster run into this chicane. Good exit out of the chicane. I think that's going to be the difference right there. So we're rounding it out, and we're coming into the final turns of this race on lap 32 out of 32, and it looks like Shelly the Turtle is going to hold on and win at Imola. JKeSport coming in second. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, with the time penalty. So with the time penalty, S.E. Smith coming in second, JKeSport in third, Limchek in fourth, Nerdy Average Gamer, VTech PR1 coming in, Scadster coming in at seventh, Crustier T at eighth, ninth for Spaceman, and Kaz, I don't know what happened there, but seemed to have DNF'd on the final lap. Did complete most of the laps of the race, so that, that standing, that result will stand. And S.E. Smith with driver of the day with the great performance in the Ferrari, charging through the field. It was unfortunate what happened to Ray out there. But here's our podium. Here's our, here's Shelly with the champagne. He banged it on the floor, Lando style. They're spraying it around. Oh, yeah, they're spraying it around. What is that? We got 2 Americans and a Venezuelan here on the podium. Oh, what? Oh. And that's it for today. It was a rainy afternoon. The sun came out. The Mercedes came out on top. Shelly the Turtle, S.E. Smith in the Ferrari at second place. P3, JKeSport in the Aston Martin. Limchek in the Alfa Romeo at fourth. Nerdy Average Gamer at fifth. VTech at sixth. Scadster at seventh. Eighth with Crustier T. Ninth, Spaceman. 10th, Kaz. And 11th, Ray E46. Highways at 12th. And Silent Banshee at 13th with K-Dog at 14th. Yep. So that's it. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I apologize. I don't really have a skill set for commentary, but hope you enjoyed it. And we are signing off.